Here we go. Some footy happening on Friday night. Richmond versus Carlton. It's exciting. Carlton versus Richmond, but yet looking for some good fantasy scores this evening for Carlton versus Richmond. And there's a few pretty interesting names on the cards tonight. Some new ones, some old ones, some regulars, but also some, pretty interesting prospects here. So we'll be starting off with the lineups for Carlton Richmond. Hopefully, we'll get into some of the other ones before the game starts. Carlton versus Richmond is just happening in the next 35 minutes. Welcome to the broadcast. Thursday night. Uh, Testing this one out. See if anyone joins me. Just gonna watch some footy and comment on it from an AFL fantasy perspective. Just going to follow along. I'm watching KO, but I won't be showing any of the broadcasts. This is purely about following the stats and watching the scores tick over, but also watching together and hanging out and just chatting away. So hopefully we can get a good stream going today. Just checking everything's working. Oh, seems to be coming through. I need to make it a little bit louder though. Give me 1 second, folks. The ads are rolling. A bit of Sam Lawler on the screen. He's the big next thing, number one draft pick. Yeah, he's exciting. And yeah, right in the middle there on the team screen. But just give me a couple of technical moments here. Just setting up. And the cat has already started to meow, so all good. Let's go. Desktop. All right, hopefully it's coming through. Hopefully we're smoothly rolling. Sam Lawler on screen. All right, some teams. Here we are. Carlton Richmond. Let's go through Carlton first from the back up. Harry Dean, new number 3 from last year's draft. That's pretty exciting. He's straight into the lineup. Wiedering, Lewis Young, interesting. Oliver Hollands there. Mitch McGovern, Ollie Florent, Cooper Lord. That's an exciting one in the last couple of months. He is, at the end of last year, was pretty awesome, and he's been pretty hyped up this preseason as well. So Cooper Lord could be a big one for this evening against Richmond. Patrick Cripps, always good. Well, not always. Some of the Bulls might suffer this year. Maybe he's one of them, but I don't know. He still probably has a ton in him on his good day, but might see some crappy floor scores this year from him, I'm thinking. But hopefully not tonight against Richmond. Campbell Chesser is a good one. He has been come over from West Coast again, so that's going to be interesting to see how he fits in. Will Hayward, so a lot of guys coming over from other teams straight back into it. From the Swans, Will Hayward, Elijah Hollands with the SSP, Ben Ainsworth from the Gold Coast. Then Harry McKay, Zach Williams, Brody Kemp up front. Lockie Cowan, I'm excited for. George Hewitt is a bull. See how he goes. He very underrated. Matt Carroll, some little bit of hype about him. Maybe Carroll, the names flying around this preseason. Lucky Fogarty and Hudson O'Keefe wraps it up for Carlton. And some of the backs here. Noah Bolter for Richmond. Sorry, Noah Bolter, Ben Miller, Nathan Broad, some key ones there. Not the most fantasy relevant names, but the next ones are, and Jaden Short, gun defender, was racking it up in the preseason. These should be pretty exciting. Sam Banks, another pretty high prospect there, so that's pretty also pretty exciting. And the most exciting possibly there is Sam Grill of, yeah, last year's draft, pretty hyped draft pick, and Richmond was pretty keen, and he's come straight in. Yeah, Lawler, as the hype's been saying here on KO, is all about him in round one today. He's obviously super hyped. Kane McAuliffe, my boy, I'm keen for Kane. Hopefully he can get it busy on the wing. Hugo Ralsmith also on the wing, so who knows? Could also be a good one. Maurice Rioli, some hype about him in the preseason, maybe gets in the middle, just a couple of rotations, maybe in the CBAs, I'm thinking. Seth Campbell, possibly a half decent D5, F5 option, sorry. Could actually maybe be a big fish in this very, very big pond, I guess, of small fish, sorry. Ryan Mansell, also a little bit of game to him in the last season. I think he's going to play every week at least, just one that doesn't get talked about too much. And then some of the big guys up front, Harry Armstrong, Tom Lynch, see how he goes. Jonty Fall, so some young full forwards there for Richmond as well. And Harry Mackay is warming up there on screen. Is Harry Mackay going to be a decent forward option this year? That could be interesting. With Charlie Curnow out now, surely Mackay is obviously the number one target. But yeah, I guess he'll get targeted as well by a lot of defenders. Sorry, wrapping up the Richmond bench there is Josh Gibcus, James Trezise, Jacob Hopper, obviously, but yeah, not straight into the uh, follow or centre bounce there. He's starting on the bench, I'm guessing. And Lockie Fogarty there as well. Uh, no, no, sorry, Steely Green and Campbell Gray, the other two Richmond players there. So some real, yeah, prospects there for the Tigers in particular. It's real interesting lineups for both teams, to be honest. A couple there, yeah, really interesting, like Cooper Lord, I think, and yeah, Sam Lawler, if he gets his chance in the midfield as a forward option for us, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Adam Sard missing, I think, from Carlton. That's one with a bit of a niggle. And yeah, we'll see if some of these other guys, like Harry Dean, I guess, gets a shot for Carlton in the back half. And see who's taking the kick-ins. I think I'd like to see Lockie Cowan taking some kick-ins. That'd be awesome. So yeah, thinking he's the next Doherty, or yeah, he's just got a good left boot, good Tassie boy. All right, let's have a look at some other teams. So let's scroll down a bit. Tomorrow night, straight off the bat, there we've got yeah Essendon versus Hawks. Lots of new names for Essendon. That's pretty exciting. Whoops, where we go? Yeah, and yeah, a few names in there for the Hawks. No real new ones though. Cam Mackenzie, Ned Reeves in. So that's a bit uh, might be a bit of an issue for Lloyd Meek, I think. So yeah, it could be an interesting one. Let's get back to this first time tonight, guys. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. And here we go. Show the lineup for the Hawks and Bombers tomorrow night. Should be, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the Hawks can get it done after last week's loss. But yeah, very new lineup for the Bombers there, that's for sure. Jackson Pryor, Ben McKay, Zach Reed, bit of experience there in the back half for them. Archie Roberts hopefully taking some kick-ins. Redmond, McGrath leading them out. That's pretty interesting. I reckon he's going to have his best year yet. Xavier Dersma, potentially, yeah, one of the most experienced ones there now. So maybe he, yeah, the new game styles, gets on the wing, racks it up a bit more. Caldwell, hoping he can just stay fit. If he stays fit, I reckon he's going to be great. Braden Fiorini at the new club on the wing, interesting. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. There's the centre forwards. Yeah, Sam Durham, Nate Caddy, Archie Perkins. Yeah, I draft picks from the last couple of years. Hopefully, a few of those guys can yeah, kick on a bit more this year. Sam Durham's been pretty good, but Archie Perkins and Nate Caddy yet to really explode on the fantasy scene, I think. So, yeah, hopefully they can rack it up a bit more this year. Seeing against the Hawks, though, who were a bit wayward last week. Hussein El Akar is his debut game from being drafted last year. So go well, son. I reckon he's going to rack it up as well. Peter Rice in the forward there and Carl Langford as well. So that's pretty interesting in the end. Oh, yeah, I forgot all the followers from the last team as well. Didn't see the followers on the left there for Carlton. Wow, yeah, obviously, let's go back there. Mark Pitnet and Toby Nankervis should be a weird ruck battle. I think Nank has his number, but Pitnet has the number one ruck role through and through now, so that's pretty interesting. Jagger, Smith, and Taranto there on the left, and Sam Walsh and Jack Ross on the follow. So that's interesting for the Tigers. That's right. Yeah, missed those guys on the left. First time using the computer to look at lineups, I guess. Yeah, Jack Ross on the follow is interesting. I don't know how that's going to go. But Jagger Smith on the follow, hopefully he can rack it up. All right, back to the Bombers and Hawks on the follow there. Lockie Blackiston is going to hopefully be awesome. I've got him as my D5 in a lot of leagues, and I think even in Classic and all that, it's pretty popular. Against Lloyd Meek and Ned Reeves on the bench, though, that could be interesting. Darcy Parish versus Jai Newcomb on the follow, that should be pretty spicy. Zach Merritt still on the follow, should be getting amongst it as normal, and Connor Nash as well in there. So, yeah, and then looking at the Hawks from the back to the front, we've got Jarman Impey, Tom Barras, Carl Amon. Hopefully they're taking all the kick-ins. Blake Hardwick, James Sicily. See if he can get back to some form. He's been off last year. Josh Battle. Dylan Moore on the wing. That's interesting. Cam McKenzie in the centre. Also pretty interesting. Uh, Massimo D'Ambrosio on the wing, as he should be. Fantastic left boot. Nick Watson at half forward. Mitch Lewis half forward in the middle. Sam Butler half forward as well. That's an interesting one. Hopefully he can get some games this year and yeah, show us what he's got. Connor McDonald, Mabior Chol, sorry, and Jack Gunston to round out the forward line. On the bench for both teams, Dyson Sharp, awesome rookie coming in this year. He should be exciting. Jack Scrimshaw, Archer May, Jack Ginnivan, Max Condogiannis should be one that people should be talking about more, I reckon. Got a heck of a name, and I think Bombers fans are pretty keen for him. As same with the next guy here, Zach Johnson for the Bombers, two defenders that, yeah, possibly with a very interesting lineup. Defenders that Bombers could be seeing a bit of it this year. I don't know. Yeah, Kondo Giannis and Zach Johnson. Spicy. My boy Josh Ward in there. I'm keen for him this year. I reckon he should be getting in the middle a bit more. Interesting with Connor Nash and Cam McKenzie looking to get the nod over him though. So maybe, yeah, as the Hawks do, they'll be spreading around a little bit, I think. But and then Josh Weddle in there for the Hawks. Jason Nguyen, I think is that his first game as well. I can't remember if he played a game last year, but he was pretty good in his draft leagues as well. His under 18 stuff. So yeah, interesting to see how he goes. Another defender for the Bombers. Ned Reeves in there, as I said, could be an interesting one with Lloyd Meek. And yeah, double teaming Lockie Blackiston, it looks like, and Peter Wright. So that'll be interesting for tomorrow night. Let's move down. Oops, a little bit far there. On the Saturday morning, we have Western Bulldogs versus the GWS Giants. And yeah, a few names in there. Riley Sanders in, so that's pretty awesome after concussion. And Will Lewis in as a newbie. Crofton Jones out. Starting with the back line of the Dogs, got Lockie Jacks. Some of these names I might butcher. Lockie Jacks, Yeah, pretty hype about him this year. Buku Kamas, Rory Lobb, the Lobster, Bailey Dale, hopefully taking on bulk kick-ins, James O'Donnell, Connor Buderick, Sam Davidson on the wing, Marcus Bontempelli in the middle, Bailey Williams also on the wing there, Riley West at half forward, potential to be maybe an F5 in some teams, but yeah, we'll see. Sam Darcy, absolute beast. He'll probably hog it up again. Joel Frazier, also a very hyped one. Will Lewis, Aaron Norton, and Tom Liberatore at full forward or full forward pocket to start the game. Interesting. Will we see forward status for Libba? That could be weird. Uh, let's see. Tim English on the follow in the ruck should be dominating against Briggs, I reckon, with the new rules. Matthew Kennedy and Ed Richards for the Dogs there. Uh, GWS Giants backline starting with Connor Iden, Jack Buckley, Jaden Laverde, Lockie Ash, Lockie Whitfield. Two big names there. Joe Fonte, also another one people have. I've seen a few guys with him in their team as well, so he could be in for a good year with all these injuries. Ryan Angwin, another one. Interesting. He'll be on the wing, so it could be a good one. Same with Harvey Thomas there on the wing, actually. Clayton Oliver should be good. Yeah, and I've decimated GWS Giants midfield. Stephen Keneally at half forward, interesting. Jake Riccardi, Phoenix Gothard, Jake Stringer, the string, Jesse Hogan, and Max Grzycki to finish out the GWS forward line. And you got Kieran Briggs, Toby Green, and Finn Callahan dominating it up for the Giants. So, yeah, pretty much what we expected there for Dogs Giants. Yeah, obviously a few midfielders there missing for the Giants. Bench wise, got Selwood, another hype one. Himmelberg, decent defender. I think he's defender. Oscar Baker, Harry Rouston. Hopefully he can get in the middle. Cooper Hines, Delana. Interesting selection. Not sure about him. We'll see how he goes. Riley Sanders on the bench there for the Dogs. Keen for him. It's a pretty stacked lineup though. Hopefully he can get his share. Lucky Bramble, Xavier O'Halloran, and Callum Brown to finish off Dogs versus Giants. Moving on to Cats Fremantle now, and Danger is in, and so is Cameron with Mitch Edwards also coming in for his first game in the ruck. Warple, Henry, and Nevitt out. And yeah, Edwards new for the Cats, and McVee new for the Dockers. That should be an interesting one for the Dockers, I reckon. Judd McVee could be a good shout. Connor O'Sullivan for the Cats, sorry. Jack Henry, Sam DeConing, some staples there. And Tom Stewart, Oyson Mullen in at centre half back. Interesting. Lawson Humphreys also hopefully taking some kick-ins. Mark O'Connor on a wing. Bailey Smith in the middle. Ollie Dempsey on a wing. Brad Close at half forward. Sean Manag, centre half forward. Jack Martin. Yeah, some real experience here. Yeah, no one there under the age of 27 in the forward line, I think. Oh, Shannon Neal's still pretty young, full forward. They should hopefully be taking a bit more responsibility from Jeremy Cameron this year, who's right there in the corner, and Patrick Dangerfield in the corner as well. Interesting. On the follow for the Cats, it's Mark Blixarves, Tom Atkins, keeps getting underrated, and Max Holmes. For the Fremantle Dockers, they've got, starting at the back, Carl Warner, Oscar McDonald, Heath Chapman. McVee, as I said, should be good. Pierce, Clark, hopefully good. Noticeably, I'm not seeing Luke Ryan there, so that's a pretty big omission for the Dockers, I'd say. Matthew Johnson on a wing, Andy Brayshaw in the middle as usual, Wagner on a wing, Isaiah Dudley at half forward. Some, yeah, good youthful ones here coming up for the Dockers, I think. Patrick Voss, another one. Sam Swiskowski, Murphy Reed, of course. He should get a few centre bounces, hopefully, you'd think. Josh Treacy and Shy Bolton, another one who might get in the middle, hopefully. So, yeah, good lineups all round. Zach Guthrie on the interchange, Brandon Walker for the Dockers, Jai Clark, Jai Amos, a lot of Jais. Tanner Brun, he should be a gun. He's had a good preseason. Let's hope he can continue that. Nathan O'Driscoll getting games. Mitch Edwards, Brian Myers, Neil Erasmus. Hopefully he can come good with the no sub rule. Mitch Edwards and Hayden Young, another. Heaps of guys on the bench for this game, especially for the Dockers, I feel, that have potential. So, yeah, huge names there. It looks pretty healthy lineups for both teams. Let's keep going there because, I started a bit late, but there's a few lineups to get to. Sam Draper in for the Lions. That's exciting. Lincoln McCarthy, Annabelle, James Tunstall, Noah Answorth in. It's Draper and Annabelle's first game. There's no McCluggage, no Logan Morris, no Harris Andrews or Zach Bailey or Darcy Gardner. So it's actually pretty depleted lineup for the Brisbane Lions off the bat here, and a few new names. Dan Annabelle gets a good run, so that's exciting. As we scroll down, Sydney, no changes from last week. That's right, it's only been a week. Starting at the back, Mills, Tom McCartan, and Rampy. Hopefully Mills can get amongst it. Lewis Melican, Nick Blakey, the Lizard. Hope we'll have a good one. Jai Sarong, a bit of a highlight from the preseason. We'll see how he goes against the Lions. Riley Bice on a wing. Interesting. I thought he might have been, hopefully he'll take some kick-ins. Justin McInerney in the middle at the centre. Bounce. Matt Roberts on a wing. Also thought he'd be hopefully taking kick-ins. Papley Rowbottom at half forward. Roses up there for his second game, sorry. Joel Amati, Charlie Curnow. Hopefully he can get back to some form this year. And Isaac Heaney, who will definitely be in the midfield a lot this year. He is going to possibly be their best player behind like Goulden, I'd say. And on the follow there, Brodie Grundy, Errol Goulden, Chad Warner for the Swans. Guns all round there. See if any of these guys get forward status, though. That'd be pretty exciting, I reckon. Just checking the old lineups on my teams as well here. As we continue, some of the backs here. Ryan Lester, Zane's Zakostelski in for his first game with all these outs, I'm guessing. Kitty Coleman back in. Wilmot, Fletcher down back, Zorko down back. A lot of big names there, fantasy-wise. Jared Berry, Will Ashcroft, Bruce Revel on a wing, Charlie Cameron at half forward, Oscar Allen, Levi Ashcroft half forward, Ty Gallop in. So hopefully you'll get some ball now that Logan Morris is out, I'd say. Cam Rayner and Sam Draper starting at full forward. Forward pocket. So starting up front for him. And it's Darcy Ford, the main ruckman, instead of Draper to start, with Josh Dunkley and Lockie Neal still in the middle there. The bench is also a mixed bag with Sam Wicks, Kai Lohman, Angus Sheldrick. Hopefully, I'm hoping big things for Sheldrick this year. Lincoln McCarthy should get a bit more experience, a bit more game time this year. A bit more ball with some of these outs, I'd say. James Jordan, Dan Annabelle in for his first game. Exciting one. Jake Lloyd, James Tunstall, Logan McDonald, Noah Answorth to round it out for Swans versus Lions. And Collingwood versus Crows. Got Archie coming in for his first one. Lachlan McAndrew in for his first one. Well, maybe not his first, but definitely first is the main ruck, I think. Toby Murray also in. Let's just go through some of the most relevant ones here, I'd say. Relevant pies in the back line. Crisp and Dacos and Houston. Houston was racking it up in the preseason. Dacos brothers are going to be awesome. Lipinski was good in the preseason, as was Ed Allen. I thought was, yeah, hopefully he'll get some more games. Isaac Quaynor was going all right as well, actually. So fingers crossed he can put together a decent season for once. He might be actually relevant for once again, if you trust it. Lockie Schultz, a half forward, DeGoey at centre half forward, Bo McCreary, Tim Membry, Elliott, and Dan McStay back in. So a few niggles in the preseason there, but they've come good. No Darcy Moore there though, and no Jeremy Howe. Darcy Cameron on the follow, Scott Pendlebury on the follow, Harry Perryman on the follow. So that's an interesting one. The Crows backline is Hugh Bond, Jordan Butts, Wayne Millerer, Rory Laird. Hopefully he's good. Josh Worrell, Nick Murray, Isaac Cumming, Jordan Dawson in the middle. Phil Thorpe should be good. Archie in for his first game, and Rochelle hopefully gets some ball. McAndrew in the ruck, though. That's the big story for this week, I think. Rory Lobb not playing, I don't think, here. No, not in the lineup. So, yeah, Sam Berry on the follow and Jake Saligo also on the follow. Very interesting. Uh, Will Parker, Toby Murray, Steel Side Bottom, James Peatling, Ned Long on the follow. Hopefully, Ned Long can get into some form. Still young, so hopefully he's good to go just after a few warm ups. Alex Neil Bullen, good forward option, I think. Jack Buller, interesting. Max Michelini, hopefully can have a breakout year. Rowan Steele in for some early games, and the yo-yo that is Ben Keys. He just has some crazy up and down weeks. And that rounds it out for Collingwood versus Adelaide. Yeah, some interesting ones there. Uh, Adelaide, interesting bench, but I think there's some great defenders there for Adelaide, and Rochelle and Phil Thorpe in particular should be pretty good. Dawson should be smashing it. And yeah, the Pies sticking with Pendles in the middle, of course. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Look, I might do the Sunday games tomorrow since I'm going to focus more on the Richmond Tigers game now. We'll get into North and Port Adelaide gossip a bit tomorrow because, yeah, there's some interesting ones there. But let's focus a bit more on the teams now for Richmond versus Carlton. If I just get back to the web page and just get everything aligned. Hopefully, we're good to go. I'm such an idiot sometimes with keyboards. I am using two at once here and I always mix them up. I'm like, why aren't the keys working? And then, yeah, anyway. Here we go. I'm just getting the page a bit better here. Yeah, it's all about to start. Richmond versus Carlton. Very exciting. And yeah, I'm hoping for Jagger Smith tonight. And yeah, hopefully Sam Lawler can live up to some expectation. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. A shout out to DFS stats.com. Always follow on DFS with live updates because, well, they're the best. And yeah, I hope it's okay. They let me use these stats as we follow along. But yeah, DFS.com, DFSaustralia.com. live scoring. Yeah, good stats for the game, and yeah, it gives you the time on ground, like how the game's time's going and everything, and all the stats, handballs, disposals, marks, yeah, all good. Tackles, time on ground, I think is the big one with DFS. So that's why I use it mainly because yeah, good, especially in the preseason, it was quite important showing that time on ground. Yeah, some interesting names there. Ainsworth, the forward, should be interesting. All right, we got 5 minutes till game time, guys, and it is exciting. I'm hoping McAuliffe can do something this week and really cement his spot on the wing in this young Richmond lineup. Let's see. All right, we got 5 minutes till game time. Just doing all the social stuff before the game starts. But yeah, it's exciting, guys. Game one, season is technically, but it's finally here in my mind. I just don't think opening round means anything to me. So yeah, this is round one. This is where it starts. It just sucks that with all the buys upcoming, I think that yeah, it just really stuffs up the schedule uh, for fantasy coaches, I guess. That does feel like a bit of a, it is a route, opening round, like to split it up and yeah, just do every team at once. It's that easy. Oh, just put my headset up, didn't I? No one heard a thing I was saying. I'm excited. Newbie performance, but no, excited for round one, guys. I think opening round last week just annoys the heck out of me, and I don't even regard it. It's just not even anything to me. I see it as preseason again. So yeah, this is round one. We're finally here. The points actually mean something now in my mind, unless you had decided to include the opening round scores. But no, this is round one. This is where it all starts, and starting with the traditional Richmond Carlton. Yeah, very exciting. Very exciting times. Sam Grill for his first game. Yeah, Will Haywood in his new colours. Ben Ainsworth, Campbell Chesser. Yeah, Cooper Lord, another one there. Could be pretty excited for as well. Sam Walsh has had a good preseason. Jagger Smith is going to be just insane. I don't think people quite understand. Yeah, I think he's just a new age player coming in from the raw roots. He's just been looking at the last 10 years of players at least, and he's elevated that. So I think he's going to be something else. And yeah, whether we see, I don't know if he could do a Harry Sheezel, but we'll see if he can really get amongst it today. And I think he will, because he was doing pretty well in the preseason. I'd like to see him tackling more, and yeah, just have to just get those marks as well. Just got to get those extra stats to really make it count, I think. But here we are, Thursday night, first game of the season. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching anywhere around the world, come across this silly little show. But AFL fantasy is what it's about here, and I'm just keen to hang, keen to chat, and watch along with me, guys. in 2026. Yeah, Sam Lawler on screen right now. That's exciting. He's going to be big. And you've got Howie on the mic. Good commentary team here. Mm. It's all about Sam Lawler, apparently. Yeah, great forward option for us. Brad Johnson, Eddie Betts. Nah, Mark Pittonet in the ruck's going to be interesting. He's all by himself. Matt Carroll. It's a real interesting lineups here, I think. Richmond side in particular, I think. Interesting to see who we're going to see pop off. Taranto, Nankervis, big names. But who's gonna rise up? Who's gonna be a new name for us this year? Or Richmond or Carlton? Oh, here we go. Yeah, super interesting prospects tonight. And yeah, it's always very intriguing this first game. There's Paddy Cripps looking a bit shaggy to start the season. Maybe it's no fucks given football for him now, I'd like to think. Armstrong in. Yeah, I love it when Howie's on the mic. Some interesting full forwards for Richmond, especially the young ones, Jonty Fall and Harry Armstrong. Very interesting. Tom Lynch is back. Can he be fantasy relevant again? That'd be weird. That'd be weird. All right. Interesting. Here we go. 2026 begins. Lawler in the middle against Sam Walsh to start off. Oh, here we go. Lawler in the middle. Taranto versus Cripps. Nankervis gets it down. Taranto out to Nankervis, who's agile to start off. That's Florent. New club for him. Banks. Banks with a good haircut. All right, Smith. Williams to Walsh. Interesting kick. Oh, that's very, very interesting stuff for Carlton. That is a little bit rusty, I'd say. And I don't know if we all remember what happened last year with Carlton, but I don't think that ended well for them in the first game. Florence winning so far. Oh no, sorry, Nankervis smashing it already. One tackle. Lawler a bit rough to start off. Cripps getting a free four, so he's plus in free fours to start the year. That's probably first time ever Patrick Cripps has had more free fours in the season than frees against. He kicks it up the line, goes to grounds. Jagger getting amongst it. He just changed it well. Elijah kicks it forward to McKay. Straight to McKay. Mackay, however you say it. He's their number one target this year. Zach Williams, tackle already. Nank, very underrated ruckman. Paddy Cripps on the board. And McKay, he's got his behind shoes on. That is a bit wide to start off. Short on the kick-ins. Does he run it in? Does that matter anymore? I think it does. Straight down the middle. Cripps, Jagger, Hewitt, tackled back to Jagger. Oh, Florent fit the kick in to 50. Harry McKay again. He's rep. Oh, that had to be a goal. It is. Wow. Was that whose goal was it? It was McKay's goal. Interesting. Someone absolutely pinged it on the line though. Did pinch the goal. Oh my God. Poor Harry McKay. Not getting the Coleman now. Oh crap, did I have it for the Coleman? No. Taranto. Oh, ball straight up for Walsh. Plays on. Jagger. Oh, what a terrible kick in the end. But it's a kick. And he's already up to 4 disposals. Mansell up for 4. Oh, McKay. Oh, sorry, Nankervis. Tackle taken away from him, so still on 5. Fantasy wise, it's all Carlton so far, but and on the scoreboard. Oh, McAuliffe. McAuliffe on the board. Second on the cards. Ah, Nankervis leading. Okay, did get given that goal. Pinnonet manhandling. Oh, Ross, no. Pinnonet got the free for holding. He's getting in the middle. He's the main man. There's all the chances for this stuff to happen now. And yeah, people dissing Pinnonet might be rethinking that after the first few rounds if he stays fit. Yeah. He's nailed it. Wow. The Rucks. That War already. Sam Grill up. It's, okay, there's not much happening with the Tigers. It's all for the Carlton Blues so far. Walsh on 11. Jagger with 4 disposals. Pitternet now leading the way, I think, for the Blues with Harry McKay. All Carlton early. But it was like, yeah, no, that was McKay's goal, definitely. Mackay. Yeah, first game, stealing goals. Ben Ainsworth. Then Curvis with the hit out to Cripps. Hewitt gets it back to Pitternet. McGovern at full forward. Oh, from just inside the 50. Oh my goodness. All right. He's a defender, isn't he? Pretty sure he's a defender. Oh no, I've stuffed it up. Sorry. I'll move that back. Let's stop touching that. What am I doing? There you go. Stupid. Sorry. Stuffing up the stats sheet here. Go down there, silly web page. Let's go on. That's where I'm going. Okay, there we go. I think that's a bit better. A little bit lower. Come on, Evan. Get your shit sorted. Taranto in the middle. Then Curvis. Oh, and McAuliffe out on the wing getting the final distribution inside 50. There's a mongrel inside 50, but somehow. He got belted just after he kicked it. Who was that? 40. Is it Green? Campbell, sorry. Campbell got absolutely poleaxed after he had a kick there. Let's try to figure this out still. Put it down a bit more. All right, my bad, guys. My bad. Other way. So annoying. Finally got one, the Tigers. But yeah, luckily he got back up there. Got absolutely smashed after he kicked that behind. But he nailed the next one. Oh, it's a bit, yeah, bit of a shoulder. Did fold a little bit. Alright, sorry, let me still fixing this stupid thing. Yeah, Pitternet's dominating in the ruck. Oh, no, that's not working. Sorry, guys. Oh, off the ground. Oh my goodness, another one. This is fast footy here to start the year. Stuffing this up. Come on. Mark Pitternet. What is happening? He's dominating. Oh my God. No, I've totally stuffed this now. Stuff this. Oh, stuff this. God damn it. Terrible stats. Pitternet. Oh no, that's not Pitternet. That was Hudson. Hudson O'Keefe in the ruck. To Walsh, to Cripps. What's going on with my web browser? Sorry, guys. O'Keefe again, but now it's back to Richmond. Campbell again. Oh, what was that? Tom Lynch. Oh, Lynchy. Lynchy, mate. What are you doing? You silly duffer. What's happening here? Why can't I get this right? This is being annoying, sorry. First night jitters. Here we go. Come on. O'Keefe getting above Nank. Straight to Walsh, too. Oops. Here we here we go, guys. I'm figuring it out. Please bear with me. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Okay. Trezise. Banks again. Out to short. Always getting that inside 50. Wiedering almost took a one-hander. Williams. Walsh. Hewitt again. Cripps. Out to Williams. Is that Cowan? That was a sneaky kick. All right, here we are, guys. I finally figured it out. I'll be looking at the game a bit more now. Wiedering. It's been a bit niggly in the preseason. Hopefully he can stay fit. Yeah, it's looking a bit better. Sorry about that. And Curvis. Yeah, Pitternet and Walsh leading for the Blues, and the Tigers struggling to have anyone stand out just yet. Chesser to Jagger, little bounce pass. Laurent, Hollins, Chesser again. Some real speed, and oh, McGovern over the top. Carlton forwards against Richmond could be interesting. He's nailed it. McGovern's got his second. So, yeah, Carlton really putting the hammer down on Richmond so far. Yeah, Nank really doing the best for Tigers as normal, but Gibcus and Short number two, equal second for the Tigers. Pitternet having a big game so far, as is Walsh, and Cripps getting amongst it. That's good to see. It's a huge mark. I can't believe that. Two Tigers ran into each other there. Jagger out of the middle, back to Hudson Okefu. Oh, I missed Jagger, but then he got hit. And Jagger just kept running, and he's going to go for goal. No. Oh, spoiled on the line. Oh, way to ruin it. Is that Nathan Broad or Miller? Jagger. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I think it was touch behind, but that was awesome. That was a sick chain. Yo, Raiden, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Ah, just touched Jagger. No, Jagger Smith just missed out on his. Could have been his first goal, I think. Yeah. Ooh, he's getting hot already. Carlton smashing Richmond so far. Grilled. Everyone's just expecting a free or something. Richmond just dawdling with it there. Now they go. To no one though. Lots of oh, it bounces a bit oddly for everyone. Florence. Oh, actually did very well there. Up to Hewitt. Oh, Bolter. Manhandling Harry. Stupid phone. Stupid phone. Yeah, it is charging. All right. Ooh. Ralph Smith. Oh, I did not recognize him without the long hair. He probably cut it last year. Just didn't know. Oh, oh my God, what a goal! Is that Mansell? Brian Mansell conjures something from nothing. Ooh, and Sam Grill has gone to the top of Richmond's fantasy team. Oh my goodness. Sam Grill, 2 tackles, 2 disposals, a mark. That Ralph Smith kick in was pretty good. Just went to ground and he, oh, that was a crazy bounce to get that goal from Mansell. That's what Richmond need to do. That's how they get their points from, yeah, some crazy plays like that. Yeah. Field day for these small forwards like that. Pitternet just takes it out of the ruck, but it goes to Taranto. Oh, here he is. Young Grill, the sizzle. What a run. Mansell again. To no one. Dean with his first touch. Coward with a pretty sneaky little hand there. Hard ball to win. Is that? Oh, gets the. That was a throw. That was definitely a throw. Was that Walsh? No, not Walsh. Fogarty. Fogarty throwing the ball away. Goes down for Carlton, getting it out again. Walsh. Not Hewitt Hollins. Sneaky kick laterally, as Howie says. Sneaky one. It's 31. Chesser is 31. Is that Hollins there? Elijah Holland. Oh, that's a terrible kick. Straight to Rioli. And now, can Richmond steam down the ground? They need more bodies down there. You gotta get going. Oh, it's 2-on-1. Not gonna happen. Goes to ground again. Ralph Smith can't get it. Florent looking to tackle. Ross gets it around. It's still in? No, it's out. Walsh up to 26. Pitton at 26. Sam Grill, 28. 3 tackles, 4 disposals. 3-4. Walsh to the bench. Hopefully that's okay. Campbell outside the boots, spoiled from behind. Richmond getting a little bit back into this, it feels. It's a packed crowd at the G and looks like a beautiful night. And goodness me, it's good to have footy back. I would love to feel these Richmond guys pop off a bit more. McAuliffe, Taranto, not really doing anything yet. Trezise, big body on him. He's a big guy. Banks. Feel like Banks is like gonna be one of their main distributors this year. Florence getting amongst them. Harry Dean with the kick in now. 36. Cooper Lord getting it in the very back corner. He's been great in the preseason. Oh, Balkan. Was it? Was it a spoil? Pitted it again to Hewitt. Change it to Jagger. Again. Oh, no, no mark. Broad. What can he do? He's back to Jagger. Little kick. That's not far enough. To Hewitt, who's straight in front. And he's nailed it. Ooh, George Hewitt. He's so underrated for fantasy, I reckon. Like, he was what, their best player or second best player last year? Probably not for classic, but draft very, very relevant. Apparently, there's Sam Walsh injury on the screen there. That's a bit scary. Don't like to see that. Do not like to see Sam Walsh with a little injury next to his name. No, that's not good. Yeah, Jagger Smith, 9 disposals. Goodness me. Ooh. Ross to no one, but somehow finds Lawler, and he gets his first good kick inside 50, I feel. No one on the end of it, though. Oops. No, not quite. Carroll, back half to no one. That's just got out. Oh, turnover with the new rules. There you go. Last disposal rules coming into effect. Yeah, free kick for last disposal out of bounds between the arcs. Another free for Pitnet. Now, what does this say? Is that Rucks are good against Richmond or the Pitnet is actually doing something? Sam Walsh on the bench. It's not good signs. Hopefully he's okay. Ross. Ross is a good forward option. He's getting in the middle here. Oh. Ah, that was Cowan too. What's Cowan doing? Cowan and 6. Yeah, what's he got? 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes left in the first. And yeah, goodness me, the standouts so far. Peternet and Grill and Jagger Smith so far really popping off fantasy wise. Is Harry Mackay getting back in defense a little bit? Out to Cooper Lord, I think. Yeah. Cripps What the heck was that? Oh, he runs and gets it back. He's like, yeah, stuff this up so I can come and fix it for you. Kemp in the forward half. Thinks he can kick it from outside 50. Sam Walsh got a big shiner on his cheek. Looks like he got ripped open a bit. Brody Kemp lining. Oh, it's a God, Hudson O'Keefe. Oh, no, what's his name? O'Keefe? Yeah, Hudson O'Keefe. He just took a great mark. Smith up to 10 disposals already. Far out. 10 disposals for 30 points just shows he is just an accumulator. Got one tackle, but it's all disposals otherwise. That was an average kick there in the end from Hudson. Sam Banks on the kick in. That's good to see. Now short on the end of it too. Doing a bit Christian Salem-esque season from him. Same kind of role, I feel. Gets some kick-ins. Gets on the end of kick-ins. Hopper gets a free. So Armstrong gets his hands on it. Should be a good full forward for the next 10 years at least. Probably much longer than that. Hopefully 15-year career for him coming. Feels like, yeah, young, good full forward. Oh, just gone out of bounds. Has Tom Lynch touched the ball yet? He's got one disposal, one tackle, two frees against. Ooh. So on zero. He's in the ruck, pushing and not doing much. Or Hayward in his new colours. Back. Handball to Jagger, who gives it straight back. Jagger cleaning up his own mess, you might say, but gets a kick up wide. Two Tigers stop that, but Blues still keep hold of it. Back to Jagger. Oh dear, he may handball back. Oh my goodness, that's four disposals just then for Jagger. And another that he's, oh, super coach wise, I don't think he is doing very well, but fantasy wise, uh, wow. Holy shit. Jagger is going off. Campbell again inside 50, and Lynch takes a mark. On the board again. Jagger Smith, 14 disposals there. And Tom Lynch given a free. Oh no, is that standing on the mark? What was that? Gets it done. Tom Lynch on the board for 2026. And remember when he was fantasy relevant? When he was like getting high 70s? Used to be good. Back when he was fighting it out for the title of best Tom Lynch. Cooper Lord on 24. Hewitt 24. McGovern 2 goals 25. McKay 26. Walsh looks like he's back on, so that's good. Pearson at 36 to start off. Only 5 hitouts, 7 disposals though. I think that's Yeah, with the ruck situation this year. Oh, Jagger, another disposal. 15 disposal first quarter. The Jagger. Hayward, big shank. Huge shank. Goodness me. Banks up to 23. That's pretty interesting. Short on the kick in again. Oh, good mark there. Got Green there. Finds Ross. Lawler up to McAuliffe. On the right wing, but he's a left footer. This seems a bit weird to have Kane McAuliffe on the right wing. He's got a great left boot. Jesus Christ. Jagger Smith on 38 from 15 disposals already. Jagger, was that another one? Nank pulls it away, doesn't do anything with it. Bumbling around. Dean gets a kick out. That's a big kick. Goodness me, that's a free for someone. For Bolter against Mackay. Ugh. Bolter with the kick inside 50. Oh, almost a mark. Rioli back to Lynch. He's pulled it. Pulled it to the right. Oh! Getting shoved off the ball after the kick. It's getting a little bit nasty. Or is Tom Lynch just folding like a piece of paper? 14. Florent taking the kick-ins here for the Blues. It's been all right so far. Oh, he's actually no, he hasn't. He's on 12 or 15 after that. Ross. Oh, Williams. Oh, Cripps. Hollins. McGovern to Cripps with the fend. Can he get the kick away? Oh no! Shocking kick there by the Carlton captain. Absolutely shocking. Oof. Ah, Harry Dean just shoving over Tom Lynch. I bet he's been wanting to do that since he was a kid. Sam Grill on 35. Jagger, another disposal. Chesser misses. Oh, bounces inside. No. Gotten through for a behind. Jagger Smith just had his 16th disposal. Woo. Woo. That's hot. That's good. Last minute here, 45 seconds. Grill again off the halfback. He's getting the kick in. Like the kick-ins are going to Grill. Nank, McAuliffe. That was a fantastic handball because it was McAuliffe. Oh, what a kick in the middle to Mansell. And there's a couple options, and Lynch is the man there again. Ooh. Tom Lynch. Where is he? Up to 16. This be, yeah, could get on track for a ton if he kicks this one. Imagine that. Imagine Tom Lynch being relevant again. Quarter time siren sounds, and it's a couple of rookies, the couple of first gamers, or second gamers, sorry, that, or 1 second, 1 first, that are absolutely dominating here. Jagger Smith on 40 and Sam Grill on 41 at quarter time. And Tom Lynch has pushed it a bit and he's missed. Another behind for Tom Lynch. 2 behinds. Jagger Smith and Sam Grill, the main guys at quarter time now. And that is just so exciting, I reckon. Goodness me, Pitt and Ed up there as well. Sam Walsh on 33, Patrick Cripps 31, McGovern with 2 goals against Richmond. Short 27, pretty serviceable defender. Ryan Mansell got that pretty sneaky goal. And yeah, Hopper Banks there as well. Tom Green up to 20, Tom Lynch, sorry, up to 23. And Green there on 21. Hudson O'Keefe, maybe, yeah, getting amongst it in the middle. He's getting some CBAs, which is interesting. So he's getting a few disposals and a couple of tackles there. But yeah, Pitternet, 7 hitouts, 7 disposals for the quarter, a goal, a tackle, and a mark already. Ross getting some CBA time. Yeah, McCall have got a little bit there. Lawler only, who's had? Yeah, Lawler was there, but he 77% time on ground. Interesting one. Oh, Mansell just adjusted there to 27. So second best scorer, equal with short there, Ryan Mansell for the quarter. And Hopper went down, lost a kick there, I think. So interesting scores at quarter time. The first quarter of the season, Jacket Smith, 16 disposals is awesome. And Sam Grill, 4 tackles, 2 marks, 6 disposals for his 41 already. Crazy, crazy start here for the season. And yep, it's just going to get spicier as we go. We'll take our first quick break here. We'll be back very shortly with quarter number 2. Jagger Smith was incredible in that first quarter. 16 disposals, three inside 50s, racked it up and got 40 fantasy points for the quarter. Sam Grill as well in the second quarter there, absolutely dominating from the halfback, getting on the ends of a lot of kick-ins. And he was also, getting a few tackles there as well. So really interesting quarter there. Some young guns smashing it. Mark Pitnet dominating in the ruck as well. And yeah, here we go with quarter number 2 now. I can mouse it. There it is. We'll get back onto the stats page. There we go. Quarter number 2. It's Pitnet versus Nank. Nank down to Taranto, back to Nank. Hopper kicking it up the field. Florent getting amongst it here. Oh, Bolter just dig his foot into the ground, and Florent gets on the end of a shanky kick from the Tigers to mark that one. Florent starting fast here. Interesting. See if he can kick on from last quarter a bit. Not the best kicks. Hayward. Oh, Cripps. Just misses there. So I'm just doing some socials here. Carlton on top early, and Jaden Short is on kicking duties again. Good to see. He should be a fantastic defender for us this year. Green knocked on the back of the head, but marks it in the defense, kicking it up the left side. Dean spoils. Lord, was it? No, Carroll. Great little bullet kick to Mackay there. That's a big kick. Is it all the way? It's hit the post. Oh, Mackay is missing early. Sorry, just 1 second. Richmond getting it up the field. Huge inside 50. And what a mark there by Armstrong, was it? Harry Armstrong marking over his left shoulder. Cowan not quick enough and probably not tall enough to stop that. But that was a fantastic mark and a great kick. Harry Armstrong lining. 20 meters out. He's shanked it. Oh, dearie me, son. That is one to forget about very, very quickly. Mansell up to 33. Florent back on the kick-ins. Little dinky kick. Ooh, that was a bit risky. 33 to Lewis Young, who a lot of Blues fans, or the Blues fans I know, not sure why he's still getting a game. Mackay can't grab it. No one can grab it. Cripps trying. Oh, Elijah Holland's kicking, but getting nowhere. Hopper chips. Oh dear, that's a wide one. But somehow, Mansell again getting on the end of that and getting a great mark. He's doing well. Ryan Mansell could be a gem for this year. That's a hard kick from the far corner on the 50. But my goodness, just dropped short. Oh, and number 16 was it? Steely Green. 48, sorry, I thought it was 16. 48, Steely Green just came out of nowhere and picked that one up and nailed a little grubber goal. And he's up to 39. Couple of Richmond forwards here giving us some options in fantasy. Yeah, Coach Killer and the Michael Voss is what Jack Rewald's saying there. That is something you don't want to happen from a Carlton perspective. That was a bit of a defensive breakdown right on the line. How did no one even get a touch on that? Hewitt trying his best out of the middle again, but no, Nank gets it to Taranto up the field. Harry Dean spoiling away. What a spoil. Great to Carroll, to Cripps, Walsh. Got Hewitt again. Cripps is running. Pushed in the back. How's that not pushed in the back? Taranto. Oh, absolutely poleaxe. Hewitt gets it out though. Back to Carroll with a awful shank of a kick. But somehow, oh no, Elijah Hewitt thought he had it, but nah. Got done holding the ball by James Trezise. But they're hobbling around with it now. Short boots it out of the back half. Taranto now in the middle. Fall getting it forward. 2-on-1 Carlton. And Cowan at the back. See if he's on the kick-ins, actually. That'd be good. Cowan on the kick-in. It's exciting. Lord. Not crappy kick. Taranto again. That is also a terrible kick out on the full. Oof. There's some ugly footy in the last few minutes. Cowan again, kicking in from the inside 50. What a mark there. Broad? I think it's Broad there. What a defensive mark. Kicks it back. Yeah, it's Hopper. Oh, Miller, sorry. Couple of low Tigers getting amongst it now, but that's a terrible kick, and Walsh sees that from a mile away. Inset mark up for disposal number 12. 2-on-1, but Richmond are the guys that stay on their feet in most of these contests and are able to kind of, grubber the ball away. Oh, Mackay is looking a bit sore. Oh, bumbly handballs, someone behind you, but gets the kick away. I think that was Hopper. Good intercept mark, though, from Cooper Lord. Finds Hewitt. Getting busy. Cripps up to 44. Florent again. He's getting busy too. And Kemp. A goal for him. That's a great kick out to McGovern. Also getting amongst the fantasy points. Oh, Mackay gets the free. Didn't take the mark. Bolter just getting a fist in the face, it looked like there, or a forearm. Gross. Yeah, Steely Green up to 45 for the Tigers. So there's 2 goals. Cripps up to 44. Walsh up to 41. Jagger hasn't touched it this quarter, but Harry Mackay has just got his second goal. And that will be take him up to 40, I think, from that. Free kick. Some pretty rabbly stuff so far from, who's it? Ben Ainsworth not doing much on 4. Lawler on 10. Yeah, a couple of hyped ones down there. Not getting amongst it just yet. McGovern, yeah, really showing up against Richmond here. Pitternet again down to Cripps, who Lawler being messy early, and he has given away a few frees. It's another one. 24 for the Tigers, I think. Or was it 34? It's Grills 24. I thought that might have been Jonty Fall. Hewitt out of the middle. Carroll pulls that one though. That's a behind. How's Carroll up to? He's kind of right. So that'll take him up to 31 from only 50, just under 50% time on ground. Miller kicking in, unfortunately, and did not play on, so it didn't even count. The 6 says Banks kicking it up. Finds Bolter. Gives it. No, didn't give it off to McAuliffe. He was right there, and it would have been a much better kick. Pitnet all the time in the world. He's running around the field pretty easily, Pitnet. Feeling. Taranto over to Rioli from Banks. Rioli just gets away, and they cannot hold on to the ball here. Jagger also can't hang on to it. He's found a way to get the handball out, though. That's another holding the ball for Elijah Hollins. Goodness me, Elijah Hollins just cannot get boot to ball at the moment. Maurice Rioli, another holding the ball. Nank over to Trezise. Big kick. Oh, big mark there by Lawler. And no free against. The Carlton, the Richmond diving forward that, yeah, over the top of Lewis Young. Didn't feel like anyone touched it, and he was all over his back. But Lawler's got the kick, snaps it around, and he's got it. That'll make up for those frees against. Nice kick to get him back into double figures. Lewis Young arguing with the umpire. Fair enough, in my opinion. Let's see if he touched it here at the marking attempt. Broad kicks it in, and then yeah, it didn't. It was number 50 for Richmond. Campbell Gray went over the top and just kneed Lewis Young in the back. But Lawler was taking the mark out the back as well. Yeah, I feel like that probably should have been a free there. But see what the umpires see, I guess. That's how it goes. Lawler straight out of the middle. So gets a goal and then gets the first clearance afterwards. And a one-handed mark from Wiedering. Wow. A great kick up to Hayward, who felt like he got a bit pushed there, but a great mark. Carlton only winning by 14 at the moment. And that's a fumble back again. Lawler, another kick up inside 50. Not good though. Wiedering kicks it out wide. Also, shocking kick there. Oh, it's a throw in. I wasn't sure about that one. That was a shocking kick out wide from Wiedering. And Hayward, or was it Florence, that just slapped it down, and it's a throw in instead of a kick in. Maurice Rioli gets the clearance here, running away, but kicks it straight into a smother. Williams kicks it to Chesser, boots up the wing. Wiedering's down. Wiedering is down. Miller chips a weird one out wide. What? not a mark. Yeah, keep going. It somehow gets around him. No worries. Maurice Rioli, Taranto, handballing wildly. Oh, McAuliffe, go, son. Oh, no. McGovern, little chip back to Walsh, who's getting run down, gets the handball out wide. Fogarty out to 36 for Carlton. Lord, kick inside 50 and an easy mark there for Brody Kemp. Oh, and it is feisty. Richmond is not happy after that one. It's been an awful run of football, in my opinion. That was nasty, nasty play. Just no one could hit a target for a hot minute. Oh, Jonty Fall giving a good right jab into Jacob Wiedering, and Bolter manhandling someone as well. Kemp has pushed it wide, and he's going to get it behind. So 8 minutes 50 left on the clock. Got Steely Green leading the Tigers 45. Patrick Cripps leading the Blues, followed closely by Walsh on 47 and 46. Florence picked up his game there up to 42. Banks kicking in, then getting it back and kicking it again is fantastic run in, kick inner. Walsh back to, oh, now Hollands. Oh, Gibkiss. Jagger wants it, gets a little handball to Hollands, forward to Hayward, snaps it. Oh, sorry, outside of the boot there and nails it. It was Will Hayward, Sydney Swans recruit to Carlton. And that is going to put him on the board. He's done a little bit in this quarter. Yeah, he's up to 40. He's doing all right. Not a bad forward option, I guess, against Richmond. It's forward options, not a bad shout. Yeah, Hayward, fantastic kick. Hayward up to 40. Jagger Smith slowed down a bit this quarter. He's only had 2 disposals. Ollie Florent on 42. Cripps 47. Walsh at the tippy top on 48. And some interesting rucks in now. And turnover after turnover in the middle. Lawler takes it away to McAuliffe. And that's not a great kick. Carroll picks it up and runs the wing. Too much on that though. Mackay stumbling. No, he's out of bounds. It's a bit sluggish again. Jaden Short now leading for the Tigers on 46. Steely Green 45. Oh, Sam Walsh wrapping him up. WWE style. It's a good tackle for him. Lawler really getting in the middle though. That's pretty exciting. He is getting congestion time, CBA time. Florence to McGovern. Didn't know what to do. Walsh gets hit around. Ball's fumbling in the Richmond defensive half. Bolter boots it out wide. Doesn't know what's going to happen here. Big spoil to the boundary. Carlton's getting busy, but it's pretty even fantasy-wise. Only, what, 40 points, 46 points between the teams. Fantasy scores down the bottom there. Sam Banks up to 44. Pitternet. Jagger getting taken high there by Ross. How's Ross going? Thought he'd be getting in the middle, but going back to 27 after that free against. Jagger with the free kick, kicks it inside 50. Not to any Blues though. Yeah, just Bolter batting the ball out of defense, and Jagger tackles Ross over the line. So another tackle there for Jagger Smith. Some empty seats in the crowd at the G, it looks like. Pitnet out to Walsh. Gives off to Jagger again. Another handball forward, finds Lord, who goes back inside, a wobbly kick. Maurice Rioli fats it down short. And now Campbell. Hit high, but they're going to play on. And Fall gets on the end of it. Jonty Fall takes a mark about 30 metres out. And how's he going? He hasn't really hit the fantasy board yet. But Green getting back and transitioning the ball up forward is pretty exciting. He's getting pretty busy. He's up to 45. Taranto creeping up the board. Jonty Fall from 30 out. Pulls it to the left, just misses. Who's on the kick in for the Blues? Zach Williams gets back. He's taking the kick in. Probably going to run it in. There he goes. Booting it up the field, though. Out to the left. Richmond gets it back. Grill, Taranto stumbles. He got hit after he handballed it and he gets the free. Oof, yep, that was a bad tackle. Lockie Cowan clubbing him high. Taranto booting an inside 50. Oh, Campbell kicks it. Is that out of bounds on the full? Yeah, Taranto got smacked right after he hit that handball. And Richmond Tigers players were letting Hudson O'Keefe know. Can't do that shit. Who's that? The Cowan? No. Williams. Into Florence, up the wing, finds Cowan. Gets his points back. No, Williams again. Oh, okay. Williams is getting amongst it. I keep confusing Cowan and Williams. They're both tatted up. Same kind of shaggy look. Cooper Lord getting busy. Ralph Smith gets tackled by Kemp. 20 points of difference with 4 minutes 30 to go. Sam Walsh getting busy on 61. Jagger Smith. Is that holding the ball? No. But he is getting some tackles. And Taranto couldn't get that one out. Then Curvis on the bench. The pit net against Campbell Gray, I think. Gets the kick away from the deck. Hudson O'Keefe looking like a nippy midfielder there for a 2-meter tall guy. And Noah Bolter smacks Cripps in the background. And Cripps is going to get a free kick from 20 meters out. Oh, Bolter, you silly buffoon. Yeah, Bolter. Just can't elbow like that. Patrick Cripps from 25 meters out. Oh, dearie me, that is an awful kick Patrick Cripps shanks it from in front, and Carlton hopes are still on the edge. The crowd is looking a little bit nervous. The 21-point deficit for Richmond now. 8-9-57. Field plays 5-6-36. Is that Hayward on the kick-ins? Lawler kicking it out of congestion. Bunch of spoils around. Florence to no one. Rioli's there. McGovern gets it out to Cowan. Gets it up to Williams. Out wide for Chesser, who's been on the wing today. And that is a shocking kick. Straight to Bolter. Marks that. And he roosts it down the wing. And an easy mark there. I think that was Lewis Young, was it? Yeah, Lewis Young taking an easy intercept mark. 2 minutes 50 left. Jagger Smith up to 60 from 19 disposals, 4 marks. Sam Walsh 61. Jaden Short 48 for the Tigers. Patrick Cripps could have had more just before if he made that goal. Walsh getting busy now. At the disposal, 17 for him. With 4 tackles and 2 marks. Now Cowan gets it back. Big inside 50 from Cowan, but number 18, Gibkiss, takes a great intercept mark there. He's been waiting to get a game for a while, I think, and he's finally getting a good run at it, I hope. But that's not a good kick. Or Mackay takes it straight back. And he's getting busy too. He's up to 46 or 49 after this kick, I think. Goodness. Pitnet up to 50. Florent up to 53. Cripps. Oh, it gets in the way of Fogarty. Lord gets on the end of it. And he's got it. Cooper Lord with a kick and a goal to take him up to 54 at halftime, or with 1 minute 40 left in the first half. Cooper Lord, goodness me, that was a fantastic effort in front of goal. 10 disposals, 4 marks, 2 tackles, and a goal for him. A bunch of Carlton players in the 50s now, and well on track for a ton. Walsh 64, Jagger Smith 60, Cripps 57, Cooper Lord 54, Ollie Florent 53, Harry Mackay 52, Will Hayward, Mark Pitternet 51 there. So Adam Uze not looking happy at all. But he might have a word with the players at halftime. Grill has slowed down a bit. I think he's only had 1 disposal this quarter. Pitternet versus Nank. Nank getting busy, but not a good kick. Smothered. McAuliffe gets it out wide. Hopper can't pick it up. Florence there. Florent picks it up in the end, and Cripps gets it away. Bad handball. Missed Hewitt though. Short reclaims it. Another sloppy handball series here. Carroll out to Hollins, to his brother who slaps it forwards. Harry Mackay falling over himself, but Carroll missing. Hits the post on the right, and it's going to be out of bounds on the full. Goodness me. There's some sloppy footy happening here by both teams. No one's hitting their targets, it feels. There's one though. Broad takes a mark. And Short takes it back. Another kick up the wing. Lewis Young can't take it. Nank gives it off. Spoiled the ground. Williams kicking out wide. That's going to be last disposal. Yeah, I mean, the score's 6-3, 3-6, by the way. There's a bit of a, was it? I can't remember, like opposite 6-3, 3-6, the score. 9963 plays 5636. Steely Green kicks it inside. Walsh back to Dean. Kicks it. Good kick out wide. Finds Haywood, who's come back into defense. 14 seconds left here. That might be it. There's been a huge quarter for the Blues. Brody Kemp will have the last kick, it looks like here. Peter Dean in the crowd watching his son play. And that's halftime at the G. Very interesting first quarter, first half there for both teams. Very sloppy football, but some interesting fantasy scores. Sam Walsh, 66, leading the way for everyone. It's 18 disposals, 2 marks, 4 tackles for him. Followed closely by Jagger Smith, who had 19 disposals, a huge first quarter. Had a few more tackles in that one, and holding the ball, I think. Cripps leading everyone on the ground with disposals. He's got 21, which is huge. Bit handball happy maybe, but yeah, not many other stats for him. A few free fours instead of frees against. Cooper Lord also up there on 54. Harry McKay, 54. Ollie Florent, 53. Mark Pitternet, 53. And Haywood gets up to 46 just before, just on half time. Steely Green, the standout for the Tigers, on 54. Jaden Short kicking in plenty and the highest disposal getter for the Tigers on 53. Ryan Mansell, sneaky forward option, I feel. I think Richmond fans love him and he's doing pretty well today. He's on 47. Sam Banks with 14 disposals and 3 marks for his 44. And the rookie Sam Grill slowed down a little bit there. He had a huge first quarter. I think he had a couple, maybe a mark and a disposal in that quarter, but not doing too much else. Slowed down a bit. Nank and Taranto close behind. Hopefully they can pick up a bit. Some guys down the bottom there. I don't know if we're a bit worried about Ben Ainsworth on 6. That's got to be something that's pretty scary for anyone that drafted him recently. Not sure what his role is just yet. The forward options have been Mackay and Haywood mainly, I think, and McGovern as well, getting a lot of the goals. So Ainsworth really not getting amongst it. And maybe I'd want to say like Hugo Ralph Smith maybe should be doing better. Sam Lawler on 30. Like he seems like he's been on their screen, but a couple of frees against. So his score's a little bit lackluster. But yeah, pretty well, yeah, how you could predict the first half, I guess. Carlton came out swinging and at 63 plays 36 at halftime. We'll see what happens in the second half. I know Carlton fans hate to start celebrating early. I don't think they do anymore. So interesting second half coming up next, and some really crazy fantasy scores there. Jagger Smith and Sam Walsh leading the way there. Patrick Cripps not far behind. I'm going to take my first break just for a couple of minutes, but I'll come back and yeah, stay tuned for more in the second half, guys. We're going to do another round, another half coming up next and see what Richmond can pull out. Coming up. Alrighty, we are still going here. It is half time in Richmond versus Carlton, and Jagger Smith, Patrick Cripps, and Sam Walsh are dominating this game. Steely Green also having his say, and Cooper Lord, Harry Mackay, Ollie Florent, and Mark Pitnet also doing pretty well. A lot of Carlton guys on track for a ton. And yeah, Jaden Short also there for the Tigers, also having a good day in defense. So yeah, pretty interesting game. Carlton all over Richmond so far. I've finished my coffee. I've got a ginger beer, and I'm ready for the second half of round one. Carlton versus Richmond. It's Carlton 63, Richmond 36. Reverse scores there, and I'm sure a lot of Carlton fans are a little bit nervous. Be known for not pulling off four quarters, but they're doing it well so far. And I reckon it's because Jagger Smith and Sam Walsh are well back in form. And also, yeah, Cooper Lord putting on a bit of a show as well, as is Patrick Cripps. So all their midfielders really running amok in the middle and also having shots on goal as well. Patrick Cripps is two behinds, Jagger Smith has a behind, Lord has a goal. Interesting. Steely Green, 2 goals, 4 marks, who's 54. And yeah, Jaden Short, 15 disposals for the Tigers, 4 marks. Yeah, a lot of kick-ins for him. Sam Banks, I thought, was pretty impressive as well in that quarter. He was running in with the kick-ins and yeah, chaining those plays together as well. So yeah, definitely one's on the cards there. Then Curvis was a bit off and on that half, so I expect him. He's had a good battle with Mark Pitternet, but a few of the younger rucks have been in there as well with the new rules. I think they're really rotating the rucks a bit. Who else is doing well? Lawler was hyped, and he is very hyped. He is very impactful. But yeah, 74% time on ground for his 39 disposals, 1 goal, 2 frees against. So that's annoying. He's just a little bit flimsy with his plays, but he'll get the hang of it. He's just a little bit rough around the edges. Second year player. Looks like he's a fourth or fifth year player though. He's huge. He's a big, big kid. Who else? Taranto, 37. Pretty average. Hewitt, 42. Who's down the bottom there? Elijah Hollins, 16. And yeah, as we said before the break, Ben Ainsworth on 6 is a little bit disturbing as well. So hopefully people weren't drafting Ben Ainsworth too early because he hasn't shown up to the Carlton Football Club just yet. In defense, in Richmond's, yeah, a bit disappointing to see McAuliffe in the bottom half there for Richmond. Just not getting amongst it. Hasn't taken a mark yet. It's a bit sad. 2 tackles, 7 disposals for him. Maurice Rioli was looking pretty busy, but like doing the impactful plays, but not so much accumulating and disposing of the ball. So yeah, Richmond's been. I thought they looked just as good as Carlton in the first half, to be honest. Apart from the forward pressure in points for Carlton, but yeah, both teams were fumbling the ball a bit, and it's kind of hard to watch at times. But Carlton are on top, and yeah, they're just making the most of those CBAs. I think just dominating in the middle, as you can see by all the midfielders racking it up. But yeah, interesting scores, interesting game. Will Richmond put up a fight in the second half? What do you reckon? Any predictions for the second half? Let me know in the comments. Who's been your favourite players? Who are you excited for in round one in general? There's a lot of games happening. And yeah, excited for tomorrow night. I'll be definitely be watching Essendon versus my Hawks. And hopefully the Hawks can rebound from last week. And Essendon have a very exciting squad for tomorrow. We'll probably start a bit earlier. We'll try to start a bit earlier tomorrow. Maybe it's 6 or 6:30 on the dot. Bit of technical difficulties today, but stay tuned for more. yeah, AFL fantasy coverage this season live during the games. Keen to, yeah, just stay on top of the stats. And please join the chat, ask questions, yeah, watch along with me. Let me know what you're thinking. Toxic free environment here, just hanging out, watching some footy. So, cheers. Ginger beer, non-alcoholic, no alcohol, but damn, it tastes good. Bundaberg. Shout out to Bundaberg. All right, here we go. Patrick Cripps getting rubbed down on the side, and he's back on the field. Or is he? Oh, everyone's pointing out that Carlton has a terrible second half record. And let's hope the hoodoo is gone for the Blues, but hopefully Richmond makes it interesting. Nankervis down to Hewitt finds it and slapped away from Jagger, but Walsh picks it up. Starting strong. McGovern kicks it forward. Fumbling back at the Tigers. McAuliffe holds onto it, decides to shank a kick forward. No, right into no one. Oh, Short gets tackled, and that was a free. Oh no, holding the ball. And Fogarty is going to take the free kick. Oof. Yep, that McAuliffe kick is not going to look good in the replay next week. That was a shank of a kick straight to the Blues. But lucky Fogarty, who, yeah, not sure how Carlton fans feel about him, but he could be bringing his career back with this one. Point blank range. Little dinky kick. He's hit the post. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fogarty. What are you doing, man? Shocking. Banks kicks it in to like 2 or 3 Blues players on top of that one. Out of bounds, so. Oof. If that isn't like the hoodoo that starts the second quarter for the Blues, it's, yeah, point blank kick, a kick that hits the post. Patrick Cripps on the sidelines doing some jogging. McAuliffe. Handball. Oh, holding the ball by Hewitt. Uh-oh. It could be in the VFL next week. Hopefully not. I think they need to persist with McAuliffe regardless. It's just about getting games into him this year. Hewitt kicks it in. Camp gets wrapped up. Ball up. Hidden at 54. Yeah, Sam Walsh up to 69 already. Good number. Net almost gets a goal from the contest. He's trying so hard. He's doing well. It's just, oh, some tight stuff from Richmond in the back half, but Grill gets a hold of it. The sizzle. He's 2 minds there though, and oh, lucky that Short was ready for that one. Kicks it straight back to the sizzle. Now going inside. Broad back to the sizzle. Oh, sorry, Banks back to the sizzle. Handball. Hopper back to Grill again and chaining pretty well there. That was hot. That was the sizzle. Ralph Smith on the wing. Body's floating forward. Big lobby kick. Ball just goes to ground. Lawler takes it out the back and nails it. Oh my God, what a play. Lawler. Keep the freeze against down, and he could be a forward option for us. That was slick. just made the most of the ball falling out the back and just spun away and kicked it from pretty close to the boundary, it felt like pretty far wide. Oh yeah, yeah, good angle on it with his right though. He just nailed it. That was good. Very dusty like. Sam Grill up to 60 after that play. Goodness me. That was sizzling. That actually was. That was sick. Oh boy. Richmond, another congestion. Gets the clearance. Lawler battling with Wiedering. Wiedering fumbles it out wide. Williams, wild handball, and Richmond gets it back. Hopper's just jogging along and gets it out of the ball. Hopper. Oh. Oh. Yeah, not good. Wiedering kicks it in. Ross takes the intercepting mark. Straight back. I don't think Carlton can chain plays together right now. They're in the headlights. Oh, Sam Walsh just standing at the back having a breather. He's like, I'll take a mark. Why not? Someone has to do something. See what he can do. Go on straight back down the right wing. Jagger gets hit in the back, I thought, there by Hopper. Ooh. Hopper mangles one forward. Green, McAuliffe, Taranto gets it. Back to McAuliffe, handball, oh, to no one. Oh, little tap, Lynch can't. No. No, no, no. Lynch can't do what he used to do. The commentator's saying, deserves a goal. He was getting tackled by two people and he shanked it, so I don't think that was goal worthy. So Holland's kicking it in to Hewitt, and then Holland's getting it back. Good run and carry. Oh, not a good kick though. That was a shit kick. Grill somehow gets away though, and then a terrible handball from I think that was Broad, who yeah, not the guy who went distributing. Oh, Grill kicks it out. Not good. He is looking good though. He has been awesome to start this second half. Already up like 20 points in the first 5 minutes here, just exploding. And Curvis down gets it out himself. Ralph Smith to Taranto, who is shifting all over the place, out to Ross, who thinks he can shuffle, but he gives it over to Jagger, and he chips one straight back to Ross. And Lawler has plucked another mark inside 50. Oh my God. Ah, wow. Richmond to bring it back to within, was that within 3 goals if he gets this. He's been on in the second half here. He's kicked a goal, and can he get another one? Oh, just pushes it right. Just out from just inside the 50, just misses it right. Lawler up to 45, no, sorry, 46 with that one. Cowan kicking in. Scrabble out on the wing. Ralph Smith gets back with it though. Kicks a mangly just an inside 50 to Taranto on the 50, I'd say. I don't think he's got the distance. He's gonna have to find someone else, I think. Or will he? Maybe. No, yeah. Little chip into the corner. And it's Mansell, is it? Mansell again. Getting amongst it. He had a good start to the game, but he's slowed down in that second half, second quarter. He's good from this position, though. He can kick it from the corner. That's a tough kick. Oh my goodness, he's nailed it. Oh, Mansell doing another impossible goal. Wow, that was a great kick. What a goal. And yeah, bringing it back. 15 points in it. Oh, they're reviewing. Oh, goal reviews. God damn it. Looking like it might be shaving the right post. Potentially. No definitive angle, in my opinion, to that. Yeah, they have Snicko. Don't know if they got Snicko. Richmond is already resetting, thinking it's not a goal. No spike, so I think it's a goal. Gonna still stand. Mansell gets the goal. It's back in the middle. And yeah, 15 points in it. We got a game. We have got a game. Richmond is well, yeah, well in this. 100%. Ralph Smith just burst away. That was such a shit kick though, but somehow Taranto was there. And then he sees Mansell just sitting in the corner. He's like, oh, I'm just going to skip off to the left. Hello. Hello. He's so open. Oh, that is going to be played back for Carlton next week. Wow. How could you just leave him there? It was so long. He was sitting there for like 20 seconds all by himself. Just didn't think it mattered. Just didn't think he could make it. I don't know. Mansell brings Richmond Tigers back. Cripps gets the clearance but gives it straight to Taranto. Ball to ground. Richmond's got it. Or Walsh tackles Taranto and was holding the ball. No. Free kick Taranto. Taken high by Walsh. Walsh pleading his case. It's on 75, but it's going to go down to 72 now. That was, yeah, just in the back, I think. Or, oh, didn't tackle him with the ball. Patrick Cripps, 63. Taranto lining. And big confusion now. Tom Lynch was decked in the goal square while Taranto was about to take his kick. And the free kick goes the way of the Blues. So Tom Lynch was stuffing about in the goal square and gave away a free kick while Taranto was taking his kick. Didn't have the legs on him anyway, but no one was looking to take a mark because Tom Lynch was stuffing about in the goal square. Carlton coming back up the field. It's on the wing. That was really not fun to watch. That was like so anticlimactic. Oh, Tom Lynch pushed Harry Dean into the post. And now Walsh again gets done holding the ball after a kick, so he's back down to 72 again. Spoiled to ground. Wietering just picks it up out of nowhere and huge gun of a handball out to Walsh. Ainsworth getting into it and Mackay drops it. Didn't take the mark. Bolter gives it up to Broad. Back to Bolter. And a big kick up the wing. Good kick in the end. Ralph Smith's there. Out to Taranto. Fall, sorry. Not sure why Fall was kicking up the wing. He should have been on the end of it, I thought. Yeah, not a good kick. Goes out of bounds. So Sam Walsh going up and down a bit. 75, then 72, there's now 74. Grill 62. Oh, 4 wraps up Chesser. No, yeah. Oh, oh. Richmond still with a chance here. 15 points in it. Lawler. Oh, gets absolutely poleaxed by Jagger there, but gives him a tap on the head. Yeah, it's still mates. That's good. No fierce rivalry amongst draftees just yet. Sam Walsh, 74. Next is Grill with 62 and Cripps with 63. Smith with 63. Taranto running through. Just a handball forward to no one, though. And Mansell wraps up Wiedering. So Pitton at 53. Lord, 54. Hasn't moved much this half. Carlton players have stagnated so far this quarter. Bigger spread since there's no sub rule as well, I think. There's just more players rotating, just that slight amount. So maybe just seeing that extra spread amongst the players for the whole game. Carlton kicking around. Carroll's got it. Holland's running. Lord can't take it. McAuliffe tackles him. Boss is not happy on the sideline. Hewitt kicks it out of congestion. Spoil City right now. Kemp. Oh, huge wrap up of Miller, I think. And double crown billboard being held up by, I think, the Carlton coaches. Double crown. Let me know what that means. Hudson O'Keefe versus Campbell Gray in the ruck. Lawler out to Taranto. There's McAuliffe there. Decides to get it on his left. A big bomb. Nothing too exciting about that. Somehow, Mansell gets it out to Rioli. No, it's just gone out of bounds. Oof. Cripps up to 73. Getting busy. 25 disposals. 4 frees 4. 4. Mansell up to 63. Hudson. O'Keefe down to Cripps, who handballs out wide. And Hewitt tackles Ralph Smith for a throw in. No. Is that Ralph? That was Campbell Gray. Sorry, not Ralph Smith. McAuliffe getting a little bit busier, my boy. The 37, but need a bit more. O'Keefe again. Cripps trying his best, but it's just another ball up. Another Hewitt tackle, I think, though. Where's Hewitt? Hewitt up to 54. I feel like, yeah, he should. Yeah, he's cruising at this point. Oh, push in the back from Cooper Lord, and Ross gets the free kick. Broad now. Kicks it wide. Bolter booms it inside 50. And oh, just missed McAuliffe. And Lynch tackles Young out of bounds. So nothing too crazy happening right now. Pretty slow football. And Carlton struggling, I feel. Hit out to no one. Oh, Somehow Ross gets an inside 50 and finds. No, doesn't find. But somehow Campbell kicks it forward. And Fall knocks Wiedering over in the back, and Wiedering gets the free kick. So another inside 50, an opportunity gone begging for the Tigers. Ross up to 65. That's great. That's nice. He's a good forward option, I think, this year. Getting the CBAs, it feels. Lawler up to 48. Ginger beer. Thunderberg ginger beer. Good stuff. Ralph Smith gets the inside 50. Oh, and Jonty Fall takes that one. It's actually plucked it. That's where he should be. He shouldn't be kicking it in. He's got to be on the end of it. Ross up to 68. Taranto 57 now. Jonty Fall hasn't kicked a goal just yet. This game. I think yeah. Ooh, he's pushed it a little bit to the left. Doesn't have the distance either. Goes through from behind. So, oh, it's slow, but Richmond is clawing back into this one, it feels. Florence kicking in. Takes a bounce. Got all the time in the world. Wiedering, another one-hander. Oh my God. Booms it forward. Gray sells the candy and gets it out wide. Finds Fall again. He's got two options out wide. He's like, no, I'm going to kick it right down the middle. And it was a good kick, but Campbell couldn't take them up. Campbell Green, sorry. So Steely Green, sorry. Couldn't bring it to ground. Keeping it out wide. McAuliffe on his left. Come on, mate. Oh, it's a big kick. Oh, Mansell handballs it back. Steele. No, Campbell, sorry. Seth Campbell on the outside of the boot. Just misses it. Campbell Gray selling the candy in the replay. That Kane McAuliffe inside 50 was huge. What a huge kick for starters. Just no one could get on the end of it. Florence, good wide kick. Dean has just missed it, but he keeps going. Chips it forward. Hewitt takes it. Whoa. Very important mark. And he's getting busy. Gonna get him up to 64. Ainsworth finds McGovern, who has been quiet this quarter. And huge kick from 55. Oh my God. Oh, what a mark by Broad. He chips it quickly up to Grill. He's now leading for the Tigers, 69. Mansell, who will come, he's going to take that place now. Mansell getting busy. Terrible kick though. Elijah Hollins gets it back, kicks it over the head of Mackay, and it goes for a behind. Ooh. Ooh. It's getting spicy. Gibkiss. 4 Carlton guys spoiled that. Jagger, haven't seen him in a while, and he got absolutely smashed. And Grill takes it over, and he gets taken high by Hayward. That was around the neck. Big bad tackle there by Hayward. Yeah, that was bad. He looks a bit ginger after that. Does the sizzle? He's been great though. He'll be on 73 after that. He kicks it down and it's taken straight back by Hewitt, who takes the mark. Oh, and Florent didn't see Rioli, who absolutely smashed him. And off they go. Seth Campbell boots it forward. That was an unrealistic spoil attempt by Cowan, and he gets Tom Lynch high. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My my boss is not happy. He's not happy. Cowan just plowing into Tom Lynch like Superman punching and crashing his hip into Tom Lynch's face at the same time. That was a great tackle by Rioli, though, just out of nowhere. Lynch. He's he's hit the post. Oh, and it's a 13-point game. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Patrick Cripps 75, Sam Walsh 74, Ollie Hollands taking the kick-ins. Where's Ollie Hollands? He's not having a great game, Hollands, but he's kicked that straight to Lawler, who just took a fantastic mark and kicks it back into Grill again. Miller. Bolter. Big inside 50. And fall, no. And Hollands is wrapped up by Lynch. Rioli out the back. It runs into... Who was that? 31 for Carlton. Campbell Chesser smashes into Maurice Rioli. This is a tight game, and there is some hard hitting happening now. Tom Lynch smashes into Zach Williams, and Sam Lawler is also underneath him. Lynch first, Wiedering in the ruck. Laura... Oh, lots of bodies flying now. Some unconventional tactics and players getting amongst it now. Hewitt. Lord shanks it straight to the Richmond players. Jagger gets it back to Lord, who tips another one forward. Straight to another Richmond player. Pitnet wraps him up. Oof. Jagger, 71. Sam Grill, 79. He just has some explosiveness to him. Just all of a sudden he goes up 20 points. Oh my goodness. Turn it straight over again to Ralph Smith. Williams chips it forward. And he's been smashed. Oh, Zach Williams has been smashed by Maurice Rioli. He does not look good. He is on one leg. He's hopping. Zach Williams is down. Grill passed it back to Banks, who's chaining some running carries. Crosses back over dangerously to Broad, but it just went out of bounds. Oh, all right. Zach Williams is with the doctor on the bench. Oh, that he took his hand straight to his ankle and then started hopping. Zach Williams has the medic symbol next to his name. Jagger scrambles one forward, finds Paddy Cripps. Somehow that was about a 15 or 20-meter kick, 20-yard kick, and Patrick Cripps nabbed it, a little contested mark. And he'll have a crack. Probably going to try to snap it from the left, go right to left. Sam Grill up to 81. 81 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Jack Ross on 76. Ryan Mansell 73 for the Tigers. Patrick Cripps lining. Going to kick him from just inside the 50. Not on target, but it is a behind. Paddy Cripps getting busy in this game. Short kicking in. Miller. Patrick Cripps, 27 disposals for his 82. Wiedering gets smashed. And then, is that 50? Not 50? Hmm. Short. Getting a little bit of junk time. He's died off a bit in this quarter. That's Jaden Short. But he gets it back again. So quick mark kick, mark kick. Another inside 50. And Lynch gets another free. Tom Lynch. 5 frees against and now 2 frees for. And I think the last free four he got, he kicked a goal. He's 1-3 so far. And if he kicks this, Richmond is back in the game well and truly. Tom Lynch pushes it to the right. 1 goal for Tom Lynch and 4 behinds. Not good. Ollie Florent kicking in. 16 seconds left. Spoiled to the boundary. And slow finish to this one. Patrick Cripps and Sam Grill leading the way. Patrick Cripps 82 from 27 disposals, 4 frees for, and Sam Grill 81 points from his 17 disposals, 6 marks, 4 tackles. McAuliffe gets the last handball of the quarter. And that was an interesting one. The deficit is back to 13 points in the game, and Carlton fans are sweating, in my opinion. I know one that definitely is. His name's Troy. And yeah, he's not going to be very happy with that quarter at all. I know him. So, weird game, pretty messy one, but some interesting scores here. And yeah, Cripps, Jagger Smith, Sam Walsh, George Hewitt getting busy for the Blues. Puck Pitnet still up there. And yeah, Sam Grill, Jack Ross, and Ryan Mansell for the Tigers leading the way, with Jaden Short really getting some junk at the end there, up to 71 as well. And Nank 65, Steely Green 62. So pretty good stuff. Some interesting scores at the top there, especially for the Tigers, in my opinion. Sam Grill leading the way. So we'll just take a quick break here and we'll be back right and ready for quarter number 4. Alrighty. Final quarter. Lawler looks busy out of the middle quickly, but it's, yeah, free straight back to him. And Lawler, straight off the bat, with a free four, and he roosts it down the middle. Lynch outbodied by Wiedering. Carroll's there. Young boots it out, but it goes straight to Jaden Short. Straight to Jaden Short, and he could have a crack at goal here, which is pretty interesting. Ooh. Florent kicks it in. On the kicking duties tonight was Ollie Florence. That's very interesting. And he is up to 62 at the moment. Jaden Short up to 77. Sam Grill 81. Patrick Cripps 79. Jagger Smith 76. Not bad from him. Zach Williams still has the medical symbol next to his name. Pitnet slaps it down and Taranto gets it out, but Lord to Dean. Chesser boots it away. Oh, oh, no big tackle there. Just walks away, does the Richmond player. Another interception there by Carlton, and handball's not hitting at all. Everyone's missing, and Ross gets it out. Hayward gets it away. Oh, so many turnovers. Jagger back to Walsh. Not a great kick though. Trezise gets it back, and Richmond take control again. Not a great kick again though, and that still in. Cowan gets it inside, finds Lord. Good kick forward, finds Kemp. Blues players are streaming forward. Richmond player was not happy. Lord gets a mark. He's creeping up. He's up to, well, that'll take him up to 65, I think, or 62 after that one. And it goes out of bounds. The rain is coming down now. It's going to get a bit slippery. Marking could be an issue. Short up to 80. Walsh up to 81. Ross to Lawler. Gets away from that. Very Dustin Martin like that. That just walked away from the tackle like it was nothing. Spoils everywhere. Young. The Cowan. Boots it out wide. Doesn't quite hit Jagger Smith. And it's going to just keep it in. Oh, it was a good kick. But now it's been spoiled out of bounds. It's Jagger's 26th disposal. And a slow third quarter too. Nank vs Pitternes. And Rucks have slowed down a bit, it feels. Sam Walsh, Lord. Oh, no, Cripps, sorry. Now Lord. The Hewitt chips out wide, and it's. Oh, Ainsworth fumbles it out of bounds. Ainsworth up to 15. Not having a good game. The Hollands brothers, 28 and 26 at the time being. Who else is down there? McCall at 42. Not enjoying that. Taranto, 61. This needs to get up there a bit more. Nank takes it away. Spoiled. Might get it back. No, back to Campbell, but gives it back to Carlton, and Jagger gets spoiled with his kick. Ross gets it back. It's just a hopeful kick up the wing, but it pays off to Tom Lynch, who picks that one up. Mansell gets some more. Oh my goodness, is that through? Jaden Short kicks it from just outside 50 and nails the goal. And that's going to take him up to at least 89 from that. I didn't see if he got a mark there, but he just roosted that one. Jaden Short. Oh, he's going to get a. Yeah, he's surging up the ranks here. He's pulling a bit of a Jordan Dawson kind of game, I feel. He's been back for most of it and he's gotten up the wing and now he's just gotten forward. Wow. Yeah, so it's going to take him up to 92. Jaden Short, rocketing up. Jack Ross up to 81. All right, Pitnet versus Nank, down to Cripps. Haywood, Walsh. Ainsworth having a shot at goal, but it's picked up by Bolter and he's walked it through the posts. 68 plays 61, and Richmond has missed a lot. I mean, they've both missed a lot tonight. The goal and a behind the difference. Richmond going up the wing now. Taranto picks it up. Good mark there. Nank getting up into the 70s. Trezise has it. Gets it to Lynch. And from what he's done today, maybe he's not the best guy to have the ball in the hands of, but he's going to see if he can have a crack at his second goal. He's 1 goal for the day, Tom Lynch. Sam Banks up to 77. Tom Lynch coming in, kicking it from the 50, from the left-hand side. On his preferred right. It's pushed to the right and it's staying right. Waitering puts that out of its misery. Some standouts today in my mind. Ryan Mansell and, yeah, Sam Grill, the sizzle, really getting busy. Zach Williams looks okay now, but that kick does not. He might want to go back and have a talk to the doctor because that was a shocking kick. Uh, Still getting busy though. He's still good. He looks like he's fine. Gives it off to Walsh, who bombs one forward and finds McGovern. Chips it, hooks it forward, but that's a. Oh, I thought that was a mark by Bolter. And he just gets the kick away, almost back to McGovern. It is. And that's a much better kick, but a fantastic spoil. Oh my goodness. Kemp, ball. It is. Kemp has dropped the ball. And I don't think that's the first time he's done that. Grill, 18th disposal, 7 marks, 4 tackles. Now Banks, racking it up on the wing, kicks it down the right. Over the back and, oh, Dean, Harry Dean is down. Harry Dean is still on the ground and I'm not sure what's wrong. He gave away the free. Don't know if he was just disappointed or if he was injured. Medico's taking him off. I see him in the background. He's going off Harry Dean. Tom Lynch, he has pushed it again, and that is 1-6. 1-6, Tom Lynch. Goodness me. That's not what you want, Richmond. Oof. Zach Williams kicking in. Carroll takes a great mark. Holy shit. Kicks it forward. Finds 12. Who's 12? Ainsworth gets a mark. Goodness me, that's going to double his score. Kicks it to Zilliams, who finds Walsh just with a. And Williams keeps running. He's got it. Kicks it inside 50. No one's on the end of it. Miller at the back gets run out of bounds. So Jaden Short, top scorer at the moment with 92. Sam Walsh, the next best there on 88. Sam Grill, 87. And then it's Patrick Cripps, Jagger Smith, Sam Banks, and Jack Ross as the top 6 or 7 players there in 80s territory or above. And it is a close game. It is Carlton 9-14, 68 plays Richmond 8-15, 63. Hudson O'Keefe against Nank. Taranto gets it out to McAuliffe. It gets spoiled. Smothered, sorry. Fogarty gives it back to Richmond and Short boots it forward. McGovern shoulders someone off the ball. That's okay. Bit of shepherding. Hollands retreats way back to Wiedering. And they've got guys out to the right. But that is dangerous. And it's a great spoil, but Lord takes control. And Cowan boots a sneaky chip over the top, but Hewitt's got work to do. Bolter picks it up. McKay's there. He's fallen over and it's out of bounds. Oh, it's a free kick for Harry McKay for last disposal. He's booted it forward. Hopper gives it out to Bolter with a lofty handball, but it works. Spoil back to Carlton. Hewitt gives it to Florent. Bouncing ball. Broad to Hopper again. Changing his mind, chipping forward. Finds Short, who will ton up with that mark and kick. The first ton up of the fantasy season. Taranto out to McAuliffe. The first ton of the fantasy season is Jaden Short. Florent to Cowan, who boots it forward. Ooh. Nank spoils. To Short again. And finds Lynch. Not the man you want kicking a goal. I know it's part of the plan, but it's not working. If he makes it work here, they will be winning. So, what the heck? Oh, it's Travis Boak in the background there for Carlton. Didn't realise that. Travis Boak, a coach at Carlton these days. Tom Lynch, 1-6 for the game. And looking nervous from the boundary. Far left corner, far left side, 45-meter kick. Oh, he's missed it again. 1-7. He has kicked more than a goal's worth in behinds. Deary me. McGovern kicks it wide. And Hollands finds it. Great mark from Mackay. Elijah Hollands now getting back. He hasn't done too much today. Harry Dean is officially off there with the medical, maybe not off the field, but he's definitely not back on the field yet. Yeah, maybe not done for the day. McGovern kicks it wide. Hayward there. How's Hayward doing? 57 for the game, but should be a bit more now. Harry O'Keefe marks it. A lofty one, and Nathan Broad eats that up. That's a shocking kick wide, though, and that's going to be... that's just going to be a throw-in, but that was such a bad kick. Wow. Jagger has it, handballs it back to Lord. And that's another intercept mark for Richmond. Oh, Carlton doing what they do best and making it a game in the final quarter, that's for sure. Broad, Shanky McGee kicking it. And again, that's going to be, not lost disposal rule. All right. Short 104 already, the first ton of the AFL fantasy season. 25 disposals, 10 marks for the game, 7 minutes to go. Big tackle, Hewitt. Yeah, a host of Carlton players, 80 plus. And Ross, Banks and Grill also looking for a ton. Hudson O'Keefe gets a free. McGovern missed it but gets it back. Jagger picks it up, wasn't a mark, and no one's on. Who is that? 31 Campbell Chesser pushes it right. Sam Grill on 90. Jagger Smith, 86. Ben Miller kicking in. Mark for Harry Armstrong, who's come back. He hasn't done too much, but he took that one just. Play on. Cooper Lord. Another chip down the line. Back to Jagger. Fast hands. Walsh out to Hollands, who's getting chased down by Tigers, and Short comes away with it. Gets it back again. That's +5 for him. And Fall's taken a good mark. He goes inside, but that's a terrible kick to Elijah Hollands of all people. There were 6 Tigers there and he picked out the blue. Incredible. Hewitt kicks it wide to Chesser. Hayward. Another Jagger mark and kick back to Hayward. And Zach Williams takes a mark inside 50. He's back on the park. He's doing his best for Carlton now, and they need anything here. Obviously, a goal will help, but a behind will at least save a goal from making it a Richmond win, if that makes sense. We'll make it a draw if Richmond gets a goal from the next one. Zach Williams. He's nailed it. Oh boy, that is clutch. That is clutch. 4 minutes 40 left, but Zach Williams has put Carlton in front by, what's that, 11 points. 75 plays 64. Jagger Smith up to 96. 31 disposals, 5 tackles. Sam Walsh 95 with 28 disposals, 4 marks, 5 tackles. Zach Williams pulling up clutch and getting a goal when Carlton really needed that. Just a little bit of breathing room. Short up to 109. Hewitt back to Florent. Kicks it wide. Williams can't take it. Ball goes to ground. Broad gets it wide, but over the boundary line. It's a free kick. No, throw in. Not sure who touched that last. Nankervis v Pitnet goes short. Taranto can't get it out. Ball goes to ground. Richmond players swarm. Jonty Fall out to Armstrong, who shanks it a bit out to the left. Rioli can't grab it, and it's gonna be a throw in right next to the Richmond goal, or the Carlton goal. Richmond on the offense. Mark Howard and Matt Hill on the commentary tonight, by the way. That's whenever those two are on commentary, that's the elite two right there, in my opinion. Tom Lynch couldn't get the hit out, but Carlton, no, can't get away with it. Campbell gives it out to McAuliffe. Mansell boots it forward. Carlton out the back. Kemp kicks it wide, but there's no Blues out there. And Jaden Short picks it up. Handball out to Banks, who chips it forward and finds Jonty Fall. Doesn't have the distance, but oh, God, he almost did have the distance. Didn't have the accuracy there. It was Tom Lynch in the end. Oh, Jonty Fall, sorry. So a little bit of breathing space here. Ollie Florent with the kick-ins. Runs it. Finds Kemp. Bolter gets it, and no, everyone thought he marked it, and he just walked away. And Jack Ross gets a mark, and Richmond gathering out the back half, looking to go out left. Finds Broad on the run. He's got a big inside 50. And a great intercepting mark by Brody Kemp again. Oh, no. He's blocked him. Lewis Young has blocked Tom Lynch out of the way, and it's a free kick. And Lynch, Mr. 1-7, is going to be kicking from 30 meters out, pretty in front of goal. 1-7. He's got it. He's got his second goal from 9 attempts. And that puts Richmond within 4 points. Four-point game. 2 minutes left. Carlton fans, how you feeling? Anyone out there? Well, let me know. Carlton. Oh, looking that back. Looks strange. Not sure if that was a free, but it was pretty soft, I thought. To Tom Lynch, up to 78 fantasy wise. Jagger Smith, 99. Can he get any part of it in the last bit here? Cripps has it. Couple of handballs. Gets poleaxed off the ball after his handball and gets the free. And that could take him into the 90s. Out to Hollands. He takes his time. 1 minute 35. Out of bounds. So 1 ton up, and it's a good one. Jaden Short, 114 at the moment, with 1 minute 30 left, 1 minute 26. We're going to see a ton up on the Blues, maybe Jagger Smith, Walsh, or Hewitt, 92. Or could Cripps do something? There he is, Cripps with a handball, out to Walsh. And that will be Sam Walsh tunning up, but he's given it straight back to the Tigers. And the Tigers have 1 minute 13 and they're open on the left. Kicking wide. Spoiled. But McAuliffe gathers it again. Kicks it further wide and forward. And Armstrong takes a mark. Oh my goodness. Who's he got? Lewis Young intercepts in the inside 50 for Carlton. Very important mark. And he's going to take a bit of time. This has got to be a good kick though. And McGovern gets there. 38 seconds left. He's taking a second to get up. He's got to get it as far forward as possible, but still time. Cripps, no, out of bounds. And Sam Walsh is the second player to ton up in round one, up to 100 from 30 disposals, 4 marks, 5 tackles. Good game from him. Jagger Smith on 99 from 72% time on ground. Taranta gets it out of congestion. Forward, fall, can't take it. And it's going to be another ball up with 8 seconds left. It's now or never. Boss. McAuliffe. Not taken high. And that'll be it. The siren will go and Cripps gets a tackle there, which could take him up to 96. And there it is. Carlton win. 4-point victory. Not super convincing in the end. Richmond, imagine if Tom Lynch had kicked one of his 2-7, one more, so 3-6 would have done it, you'd think. So, dearie me, some chances gone begging there for the Tigers, but Carlton gets it done. And yeah, not huge fantasy scores there. Some good scores. Jaden Short, 114. Sam Walsh, 100. Jagger Smith, 99. Patrick Cripps up to 96. And Jack Ross there, 93. The Sizzle and, George Hewitt, 92. And the Sizzle, 90. So, interesting scores. And yeah, some rookies there, Grill and Smith, getting amongst it. 32 disposals for Smith. And Grill chaining some defensive marks together. Awesome performance there. Yeah, not maybe as high a scores as we're used to seeing this season, I feel. Yeah, 1 ton on either side. That's a bit shit, in all honesty. And yeah, hopefully Harry Dean's all right. He's down the bottom there. Campbell Gray with 3 for the Tigers as well. So interesting scores. Some low ones there. Ben Ainsworth on 30. Harry Armstrong, Maurice Rioli, Kane McAuliffe made it to 50 at least, but Yeah, not the highest score for him. Lockie Cowan, 44. Yeah, no, interesting scores. Oh, Cooper Lord, there's a good one. It got up to 80 at least in the end. But George Hewitt, 67% time on ground for his 92. So whenever I did see him, he seemed pretty busy. Yeah, Lawler, not. I mean, 68 for a forward is doable. Oh, excuse me. 68, not the worst. Tom Lynch got up to 78 from his nine scoring shots. 2-7. Goodness me. Jagger Smith, though, in his first fantasy relevant game, getting 32 disposals and 99 in the end. 73% time on ground. That's awesome. Mark Pitternet slowed up a bit. Ollie Florent was taking some kick-ins. That was pretty interesting. So yeah, Carlton just getting away with it, I feel, wasn't the most convincing performance for either team. And yeah, just a few fumbles and some hard to watch stuff in the middle there. But in the end, Carlton gets it done 75-71. And who else was all right? Ryan Mansell, 79, was too bad. He kind of died off in the final bits and the end of the second quarter. Sam Banks, 86, 24 disposals, 7 marks, 76% time on ground. Grill also 74% time on ground, and Jack Ross 75. So not the highest time on ground for these guys, especially at the top there for Richmond. So yeah, that sub rule seems to be just taking a slight percentage of time on ground from people, I feel. And yeah, just spreading the scores around a bit more. Just giving, it's like the sub gets put on straight away, I guess. So, but the other guy's still there. Yeah, Zach Williams with the clutch goal after being taken off the field. Good interview there with Eddie Betts. And yeah, how's he is he a forward this year, I think? Might have been defender. Uh, Bit of hype with him the last couple of years, but hasn't quite hit those heights again. And it seems like that utility player for Carlton now. Mitch McGovern, 75. Hayward, 75. Ollie Florent, 75. Ollie Florent, 24 disposals. I'm going to guess a lot of kicks in there. He was on the. I thought Zach Williams just dropped the F bomb. I wasn't sure. Yeah, no. As I said, scores are pretty spread out, it feels now without the sub rule. There's no huge hitting ones. Jaden Short, 29 disposals, 10 marks, 114, and then a big drop off to 199, 96. Eddie Betts telling Zach Williams to stop giving Carlton fans heart attacks because it has been tough going for Carlton fans, losing in the last, the second half of most games, or a lot of games in, recent time. But there you go, guys. That is, the first game of the season wrapped up, and Boy, it was an interesting one. Couple of rough moments, but we got there in the end. And yeah, Jaden Short, the top man. Sam Walsh with 100. Jagger Smith, 99. Patrick Cripps, 96. And yeah, Jack Ross, 93 as well. A good forward option. Could be good F1, F2 material there. Sam Grill on debut. Just explosive performances there from him. And yeah, goodness me, he's going to be one to watch. And yeah, if you drafted him over the last couple of weeks, then you'd be pretty happy with that performance. Glad I benched McAuliffe last minute. I think I brought on Cornelio. Cowan I picked up, but I didn't play. And yeah, he was having a bit of a rough night as well. Ainsworth, again, a bit disappointing. I'm sure some people had him, but yeah, just not really getting amongst it until a couple of marks in that last quarter, it felt. And yeah, that's really about it. Hopper there, also pretty disappointing, 53, and he was just not hitting his targets at all tonight, it felt. Sam Lawler, 68, played really impactful footy, but just wasn't accumulating uh, too much. He got 16 disposals, but went missing a little bit. Noah Bolter was giving away a few frees, it felt. Oh, just one at the end. Tom Lynch, 5 frees against and 7 behinds for the game is like, imagine if he didn't give frees and he nailed all those shots, everyone would be picking him off the FA, but oh, that accuracy is horrendous. But is it fantasy relevant? I don't know. It's pretty interesting to see if people pick up Tom Lynch this week, I think. Nankervis 79 from 76% time on ground. That's weird, right? Like the Rucks, especially in the second half, were really rotating, I feel, and not nearly going as explosive as they did in the first half. Pitnet got 78 from 74% time on ground, and Nankervis 79 from 76% time on ground. And who else was getting hitouts? Campbell Gray was in the ruck, and Tom Lynch, I think, was in the ruck for the Tigers, and they didn't do much hitouts worth. Campbell Gray barely touched the ball. And who got some hitouts for the Carlton team? Hudson O'Keefe got 11 hitouts in the end. And must have taken a little bit of time off Pitternet there, everyone thinks it's Liam Reedy, but Hudson O'Keefe is the young guy coming up at the Blues, it seems, and he got his fair share of hitouts in the end, and he played pretty well. He got some marks and inside 50s. Elijah Hollins as well gave a few frees away and did some silly things. Yeah, just a pretty lackluster finish, I guess. Not too many high scores, and it would have been nice to maybe get some bigger tons or some more tons at all. But Jagger Smith 99 was pretty close, and yeah, Sam Grill 90 on debut. We're seeing more of that in the future. So, like, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching or yeah, tuning in if you did at any point in the last 3 or 4 hours, and it's been fun. Probably do more of this stuff, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night with my Hawks and Essendon, and yeah, I'll be spruiking on social media, and yeah, check out Game Day Squad, guys. Get some free packs above if you use the code MONSTAR. And yeah, check out Game Day Squad. It's a new way to collect cards and play fantasy. And maybe you'll be picking up some of these guys. I would love to have Sam Grill in my team, in all my teams now. Defender, going to be awesome. 74% time on ground for his 90. That is slick. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much again for watching and tuning in. And stay tuned for tomorrow night and all the weekends this season. It's going to be fun, and we're going to get some good footy coming our way. So thanks, guys. See you in the next video.